Hi everybody. For my reflection, I'm going to be discussing a few things that I learned in this class. Firstly, as you can see, I created a screencast for this reflection, which is now one of my favorite tools to use in the classroom, and I actually incorporated it into my unit plan. One of the biggest things, actually one of my biggest accomplishments this semester in this class, was this website. I invested so much time and thought into this website, and I'm really proud of how it came out. It was actually through this practical application that I learned about the importance of creating guidelines and expectations for online learning environments to protect your students. What I really learned is that although there's a lot of information that you can attain from textbooks and from resources on the class website, it's through this type of practical application that you're actually able to implement and use these skills and hone in on these skills and see how they actually are effective. So I'm excited with this website. Like I said, I spent a lot of time, so I think it came out nice, and it's actually something that I would love to use in my own class in the future. I also learned how to identify reliable and trusted resources, and once I did that, I compiled all of these resources onto my website for my students to use. And I think that this is nice because it's a safe environment, so I know my students are picking from topics and lengths that I've actually chosen for them, protected websites. I even learned how to make an avatar early on in the semester, which sounds silly, but I think that this is great because it's a nice way to get students comfortable in online communities. Overall, though, I really focused on my students' needs when I was designing this website, and I made this website knowing that I was opening up another space for my students to collaborate and learn outside the classroom, which really is exciting when you think about it, because this is now moving beyond the four walls of your classroom, which before, maybe 10-15 years ago, wasn't very popular. Now, on pages 47 and 49 in Shrum and Levin's text entitled Leading 21st Century Schools, they discuss how these uses of technology, has changed over time, and nowadays, tools and resources really focus on communication, collaboration, and synthesis. Early on in this semester, during Module 2, actually, which I'll be bringing to you now, we discussed the implications of these changes in technology and how we need to prepare 21st century learners. So I'm going to bring you down to my response here very early on in this semester. And I think that this task of preparing 21st century learners may be daunting for some, but I'm actually really excited. In this class particularly, we've learned about different Lodi levels in the ADDIE model, and we know how to create lessons and activities that promote higher order thinking skills, as well as information literacy skills, among others, to help our learners become successful both inside and outside of the classroom. Overall, I'm really happy that I took this course, and I'm sure that the skills I've learned in this course will be used in my future classroom. I've actually already implemented these skills and what I've learned in recent teaching experiences. I want to thank Professor Pope for her help and guidance, and also thank you to all of you who commented on my discussion posts and provided me with feedback.